Hello, and thank you for joining us for another episode of the Arthritis Show, a global information source dedicated to patients with arthritis and sports injuries. We're coming to you live from Miami, Florida, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Joining me today is my co-host, Mr. Roman Garcia. Hello, Roman.
Hello, Doctor. Great to be here with you tonight. Our phone lines are now open. Call us so you may speak to Dr. Farshchian, myself, or any of our guests on tonight's show. We'll be able to answer any questions you may have for us. We'll be able to point you in the right direction. So take this opportunity and give us a call at 305-517-7802, or you can Skype with us at Arthritis Show. Every night on this show, we are dedicated to one principle, bringing you actionable information you can use to expand your health and to compress your morbidity. So call us and join the discussion.
Fantastic. We're going to start our show today with an interview with Mr. Justin Gatlin. Just to give you a little background, Mr. Justin Gatlin is an American sprinter who is an American Olympic gold medalist with a 100-meter personal best of 9.79 seconds and a two-time world indoor champion. Hello, Justin. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing today, Doctor?
Well, thank you for joining us today on this beautiful day here in South Florida. I know you're calling us from Orlando, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, again, congratulations on winning the Olympic medals this past summer. You won the silver medal as well as a bronze medal. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, tell us what competition did you exactly win it in for audience out there?
I won the bronze medal in the 100 meters, and I won the silver medal in the 4x1 relay with the men's U.S. team.
Fantastic. You are about 30 years old, right, Justin?
That is correct.
A lot of times we see that people who do sports, they get sports injuries. And one of the reasons I wanted you to come to our show today is I wanted you to explain to people out there, how do you prepare so you won't get, how do you stretch or prepare, how long do you do it? Let's go over that routine for us.
You know, when I was younger, you know, I really didn't focus on stretching a lot and also taking care of my body as well as I needed to, you know, and because, you know, when you're young, you're vibrant, you can bounce back very easily. As I became an older and more seasoned veteran, I saw that stretching and nutrition was a very vital part for me being successful. And in my sport, a hundredths of a second to a thousandth of a second means success or failure. So I stretch 3 times a day. I get a massage twice a week, and I make sure I stay on top of my supplements, and my also nutrition is very, very important.
Fantastic. I mean, that is probably the best way to avoid any type of sports injury is stretching prior to getting involved with such a, you know, aggressive activities. And as we are, I don't know if you can see that, but we are showing that you're on the monitor and how well you did in the last Olympics as well as before, and how you have been running this at this field since 2002. You've been dominating the field of 100-meter dash as well as other sprints in the world of track and field. My partner, Roman Garcia, I think you had a question for Justin.
Well, Mr. Gatlin, first of all, congratulations on that impressive feat in the Olympics.
Thank you, Dr. Roman.
How does it feel to be the 3rd fastest man on the planet?
You know, it feels special. I feel honored to be part of the trio of the world's fastest human beings. And this year, coming up in 2013, we have World Championships in Russia, in Moscow, and it'll be the same headlining athletes going out there. Knock on wood, I'll be there as well. And hopefully we'll see some amazing more races, and hopefully I can get that throne back and be in #1.
Like I said, Mr. Gatlin, it's very special to be the 3rd fastest man on this planet. If you can go back to that day, would you have raced that race any different?
I would have, because I'm such a competitor. I feel that my first half that what we started working on was great. You know, they labeled me as the best starter in the world, and probably in history at this point in time. And I feel honored to have that part. And I just want to work on the second half of my race. As you can watch the race, I move from the blocks very well. And once I reach about 40 meters, I dominate the race. And from 40 to 60, that's where I try to win. You know, and you watch my opponents like Usain Bolt and Johan Blake, they come in and dominate the race towards 50 meters to 70 meters. And then they just try to ride it out to the finish line. So it's always the best man win, and that last 20 to 25 meters, that's where the strongest man will win at that point in time and has the best strategy.
And Mr. Gatlin, does the training ever stop?
No, we usually get maybe a month off. Usually the month of October is our time off, and usually athletes are still in competition throughout the month of September and a little part of August as well.
And Mr. Gatlin, as time goes by, obviously everybody gets older. Does the training change based on your age, or is it continuously the same? Do you take that under consideration? You do, and you want to have a coach that's aware of the change in your age, because you can't bounce back from injury as well as you could if you're 19 years old, you know, and now you're 29 years old, and you can't go out and eat pizza and hot dogs like if you were 19 years old, you know. But you have a good coach who has a sense of understanding, a seasoned veteran like myself, and once you're out there, you got to take certain days off, and you got to go hard, and you got to relax on certain days and go hard again, you know, because it's all about muscle memory. And at the age of 29, 30, you started running almost a decade ago. You know what you need to do to get it done, and it's just all about preparation and getting it in the right place. Now, Mr. Gatlin, obviously, I know you're an extreme competitor, and you wouldn't be where you are now if you would not be. You are not retiring. You are going for the Rio Olympics.
That's true. I feel that I still have a lot left in the tank. I think 4 years goes by very quickly, especially in our sport. And I think that my last hurrah will be Rio. I've never been to Rio. I've never been to South America. So hopefully that's a goal for mine. It will push me to be, once again, an Olympic medalist on that podium in 2016.
Justin, I want to be part of, again, we want to be part of the 2016 Olympic team as you are getting ready for the upcoming World Finals in Russia. We love to be part of that, as we were part of the this excitement back in the 2012 Olympics in London. I think you did extremely well. We are so proud of you. During your first race, I remember watching you during your first race as you were qualifying. You blew everybody away. You were so strong. And in your last race, you were very strong as well. You went head-to-head with some of the fastest people in the world, and you were able to collect a medal. How was the feeling that you had as you were qualified to get those medals? What went in your mind?
Just being thankful. You know, the excitement for me was when I go out there and run, I don't run for myself. You know, I've been doing it for such a long time, so I like to give back. And my way of really giving back is trying to be a vessel to all my friends, fans, and family out there who get the enjoyment of watching me run, and it brings joy to their heart to see my accomplishments because I give that back to them, you know. And to have people like yourself, Doctor, in my corner in 2012, it's been a monumental movement for myself and also for my family. And to go forward in the future, that's something I definitely want to do. So when I'm on that podium, you know, I'm thinking of people like yourself. I'm thinking of my family, my son, my mother, my father, all the people who have pushed me to help me get to where I was, you know, because that's the biggest thank you in my eyes that you can give.
Well, thank you very much. It's certainly been an honor to be on your side as you went through these competitions. We saw you. You were preparing very hard. You trained hard, and you competed hard, and you got paid off. Good for you. Again, congratulations, and great luck and good luck to you in the upcoming Russian Games. Thank you very much for honoring us and giving us the privilege to speak to you.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you for having me on the show.
Fantastic. Have a great weekend. That was Mr. Justin Gatlin, U.S. Olympian, and he told us how to prepare so we don't get injured. At this point, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll be talking to Debbie Williams, who runs the Osana House out of Montclair, New Jersey.